Welcome to Wineboy with your host, John Brown.
Wine is a living thing, and like all living things, it needs to breathe. So why is it necessary for a wine to breathe? You know, that's a controversial issue. There are some people that think that you simply should open a bottle of wine, pour it in a glass, and drink it. And while I've done that a number of times, and while it's particularly easy to do and probably doesn't hurt to do with white wines, I think most red wines, particularly red wines, benefit from the aeration process or breathing process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to decant a wine properly. Now, I don't have the candles that you might see in some fancy schmancy program where you stick a candle underneath the top of the bottle and you pour so that you don't get sediment in. This wine has been sitting up. It's a relatively old wine. It's been sitting up for approximately 2 days. So all of the sediment, if there is any, is going to be at the bottom. I'm going to very carefully decant this wine. I'm going to pour it into this pretty crystal decanter, very clear crystal decanter, and you can watch that lovely liquid as it rolls down the glass. Notice what I'm doing is I'm trying to hit this edge of the carafe so that I'm exposing as much of the wine to oxygen as possible. So it's rolling down, it's rolling in and out. And the reason I'm doing that is, again, to provide oxygenation or aeration to the wine. Now, I'm getting down close to the bottom of the bottle. I'm looking down. It's good if you wanted to use a flashlight for older wines, but I can see pretty much when the sediment's going to start coming out, and I'll stop there. As a matter of fact, I can see right now is a good time to stop. So I'll stop pouring. So now, this wine is obviously in a carafe. Beautiful, isn't it? Very pretty carafe. And what we want to do here now is we want to shake it around a little bit, slightly. Put it to our nose. Remember the 5 S's. You could almost do it with this carafe here, but that would be inappropriate, wouldn't it? The point is that now that it is in this beautiful crystal carafe, air is interacting with it. And depending upon the age of the wine, in this instance, this is a relatively old wine. This is a 1991 Brunello di Montalcino from the Tuscany region of Italy. What you'll immediately notice is when you put your nose to the wine, it'll have a distinct aroma, or it may not have much of an aroma, but after a few moments, particularly 5-6 minutes, you'll notice that it begins to change. And over a period of about an hour, this wine will definitely change. And within a period of 2 hours, it'll be totally unlike what it was when we opened it up. So this is the advantage of aeration. It unlocks the flavors. It makes the wine taste better, which is what we're all looking for. Today we're going to talk about Cane Cuvée. Many of you know about Napa Valley Cane Winery and the Cane 5, which is their really expensive Meritage, probably retails in the $100 a bottle range. Well, today we're going to talk about Cane Cuvée. And Cane Cuvée is in effect a non-vintage wine. That is, it's the wines that are in this bottle of wine come from different vintages. But the beauty of this wine is it has some of the same taste characteristics as Cane 5 at a price of about $30 a bottle. It's delicious, it's supple, it's ready to drink. It's a red wine that is very, very versatile, that would go with a number of kinds of dishes, including pork, roasted pork, filet mignon, very simply cooked meat dishes. The advantage of blending wines, in my estimation, is that it gives you more complexity in the finished wine as opposed to having a wine that has one variety in it. So next time you're out and you want to find an alternative, a reasonable alternative to the skyrocketing prices of most Meritage wines, try Cane Cuvée.
Wineboy, why'd you invite me over here today to your house? What's going on? What's the occasion?
Thumby, you had asked me to allow you to experience new things, and I thought perhaps that you'd like to have a glass of wine with me today.
Well, Wineboy, I've told you several times, I'm a teetotaler. I don't drink wine.
But I thought that you wanted to have a new experience and something tasteful.
Listen to me, Wineboy. Do you understand English? I don't drink.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't know.
Remember, if you have a little friend that tells you they don't want to drink, don't force them to drink.
This ain't too bad, Wineboy.